One of the films we previously recommended. Stick around as we give The Last Shift its full and proper review.
So, the plot of The Last Shift is actually rather given away in the title.
Yes, it is.
It is the last shift at a decommissioned, abandoned police station, and it's the last overnight that it's open, and obviously someone needs to be there to babysit the police station so nothing bad happens.
This is when we meet Jessica, a rookie cop, and what better job for a rookie cop than to do absolutely nothing for her first night on the job. So she's assigned to babysit this precinct, and that's when we start to get some of the backstory. Some of the creepiness needs to start to begin. First and foremost, it's revealed that her father was a police officer. It's the whole reason that she became a cop, of course. But he was, in fact, murdered. And murdered in a very brutal fashion, and it looks like he was murdered by a death cult as well.
Yes, very Charles Manson-esque family cult, and they kind of play a role in the movie as well as part of the characters.
And once all those elements start to come together, we witness our heroine slowly descend into madness. One of the things I really liked about this movie is its use of jump scares. Now don't get me wrong, normally I absolutely hate jump scares. They're the worst thing in the world. But, as I said in our recommendation for this film, most jump scares, you know they're coming. The camera moves slowly towards the target. The music is playing. Ah, cat. Okay, whatever. And then there's fallout. They watch the cat, throw away. Not so in this movie. Lots of jump scares, very well placed, and the action just completely moves right after it. There's no pause or anything else. Very well done. Very creative use of jump scares.
Yes, actually, the whole atmosphere of the movie stays creepy the entire way through. There is no dissipation of the tension or the unsettling feeling. You're just creeped out. The imagery is very creepy. The scares are very creepy. It's a situation that could have been silly in a police station, but was not silly at all.
No, and it's non-stop.
Yes.
For a very extended period of time. A lot of horror movies, they'll spend a half hour, 40 minutes getting to the basement or the cabin, and then horror ensues. This has horror ensuing for a good 30 minutes or more.
Yes.
So definitely far greater than your normal.
And really, this wouldn't have been possible without the main actress is Juliana Harkavy, and to do a movie almost entirely by herself, she was really amazing in her role.
Her performance was definitely a standout and definitely brought the film to a whole different level.
For every like, there have to be dislikes.
No movie's perfect.
The very few things that I disliked, however, the thing I did dislike the most, probably a very big thing, is I thought it was probably 5 to 10 minutes too long. At the end, for me, I started to catch on to what was happening with the is it real, is it fake, is she crazy? I realized what was happening and I wasn't quite as shocked in the end. If you had cut out maybe 5 minutes, I think I would have been taken completely by surprise by the twist ending. Unfortunately, I wasn't.
For me, one of the things, it's a little strange, but they did have to toe a line. They had to kind of balance the fact that this was a rookie officer concerned about losing her job, determined to stay in that precinct at all costs to keep that job, and the sort of normal person reaction of, whoa, that's completely crazy, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And I'm not entirely convinced that they did toe that line properly. There was a little nagging feeling at the end of the movie that perhaps she should have bailed, but that's really a minor criticism. Looks like we both enjoyed this one greatly, so how many pinheads are you going to give it?
I would have to go with 4 pinheads. Great rating. For me and horror movies, I see a lot of horror movies that I love, but I feel like I have to apologize to other people when I say that I like them. This movie, I could say to anyone, this is a great movie, watch it, and I won't feel embarrassed that I liked it or recommended it to someone.
High praise indeed, and I'm going to have to concur.
Ooh!
Yes, I too give this 4 pinheads. I know that there was a dislike, but it's really a minor point. I'm also in your camp that I will not have any hesitation or problem at all recommending this to anyone out there. So, your 4 heads, my 4 heads, it's real easy. It's going to be a 4 pinhead movie. So we obviously liked The Last Shift, but what did you think? Let us know in the comments below.
And also, subscribe to our channel so you can see what other movies we decide to review.